even make a, I don't have a phone call. I was at Emory and I left my phone at Emory Midtown. And whenever I got so upset that I went to walk out of the restaurant because I was smoking hot. And I walked out and the gentleman.
Mr. Watts.
Sir, listen, let me finish and you'll
No,
understand.
you are singing illegal actions.
I said,
On
no,
a song
sir,
that's
I said
recorded.
that we waited on them to, come on.
Court Uncut, what the people want.
Oh, that's me.
All right, Jordan Watts is accused of theft of services from April 11, 2025, case number 25 CR 1923C. Mr. Watts, you've been advised of your right to remain silent. Your attorney will be Mr. Merrill. And I noticed there are 35 cycles.
Correct. Maria, you ready to write this stuff down?
Just 2 seconds, 2 seconds, 2 seconds. But I am ready. Let's go.
On probation, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon out of Spalding County. 2025 probation, FTA. 2 probations from last year. 2023 FTA. 2019 FTA. Multiple probations from 17 and 22. 2017 FTA. Got a 2015 theft by receiving. Theft by deception. Forgery in the first degree, those were convictions. And a 2014 theft by taking first offender.
All right. Ms. Falk?
Defendant went to Pacific Rim on 303 Peachtree Avenue, Northeast in Atlanta on April 11th, ordered a Bacardi and Coke and an entree of $29.70, tried to leave without paying, and when officers were called, admitted to them he didn't have any money to pay. The defendant had a $600 surety bond preset due to his extensive history. The state is asking, and the FTAs, the state is asking for a $1,000 surety bond. Stay away from Pacific Rim at 303 Peachtree Avenue, Northeast in Atlanta, an anti-theft course and no alcohol, drugs, or weapons. That's all for the state.
Well, the Pacific Rim was still there. Okay.
Neither did I.
Okay. Mr. Merrill, yes, sir.
Yes. So Mr. Watts, Your Honor, he is 33. I'm sorry. He's not 33 at all. He is 38 years old. He is a lifelong resident, Your Honor. He does have a mailing address that's out of Fayette County. I mentioned this, Fayetteville, Your Honor, because that is where his communal support is, including his sister's father, stepmother, and brother, and etc. But Mr. Watts is actually a participant in the Georgia Works program. The Bail Project, Ms. Lucretia Doyle is already aware of Mr. Watts. Before we started today, I submitted because they like to be able to bond out the people who are in the programs, Your Honor. And so the pretrial set the bond at a 600 surety bond. Your Honor, I am going to ask, I know that you'll be very concerned and probably astonished that I'm asking, but I am actually going to ask for a SOB, Your Honor. I know that he has all of these FTAs that you're concerned about, as well as the VOP, but the only reason I'm trying to effectuate him being able to get out, to go back to the Georgia Works program, if you're not inclined to give an SOB, which Mr. Watts means a signature bond, I mean, you pay for free. I mean, you don't have to pay anything. That I would ask that the bond is set either at the 600 that was preset, or no higher than the 1,000 surety bond that Deputy Falk has set, because that he will be able to bond out through the Bail Project, Your Honor, because they would assist him with getting back to the Georgia Works, which is down the street from our courthouse at, I forgot the exact address, but it's right on Pryor Street.
$100 cash bond only. Stay away from the Pacific Rim. Next court date is April 24th. Thank you. Yes, please unmute courtroom 2. Mr. Jordan, you have a right to remain silent. Anything you say in open court, your statements can and will be used against you.
Ma'am, with all due respect.
Okay, go ahead.
At this moment in time, who has jurisdiction over you now?
Oh, hold on. We do, because it'll be,
In all honesty, ma'am, I just moved to Atlanta and joined the Georgia Works program. 6 days ago, I arrived. This is my responsibility and solely my responsibility. The fact is I did not order a rum and coke, nor the food that was presented to me. It was actually presented to me, and I was
Mr.
actually,
Watts, let me stop you for a second,
man,
because
I
let
can't-
me advise you, let me advise you of something, and then you can be able to speak. Just, listen, Mr. Watts, that anything that you say can be used against you. You see the lady that has the blue background, Deputy Falk, she works for the prosecutor's office, which means that unlike when we talked on the phone where it's privileged, no one can know about what we said. If you say anything factual, Deputy Falk could be able to use that, or anyone in her office could use that against you that can harm you. You may think you're explaining, but you may be actually incriminating yourself. And we want to make sure we preserve your innocence. So now you have the freedom to speak, but I want to make sure as your attorney, the judge has given you a very gracious bond, but know that if you start speaking and you say something, she could overturn her decision. And so keep that in mind.
Because I can't afford it at all, and I just want to be able. I don't want.
Yes, but Mr. Watts, I said that you're going through the bail project. The bail project is going to pay your bond. That's what the bail project is. They're going to pay your bond.
When?
I'll give you a phone call. Okay? I'm 100% know that the bail project is going to pay your bond. I've already spoken to them about it.
Will I be released today and be able to return back?
No, you're not going to be released today, but we'll talk on the phone. I assure you. I'm about to call over there right now. Don't.
I have probation in Spalding County. If Spalding County finds out that I'm arrested because of a ticket, that they did not give me an opportunity to even I don't have a phone call. I was at Emory, and I left my phone at Emory Midtown. And whenever I got so upset that I went to walk out of the restaurant because I was smoking hot, and I walked out, and the gentleman.
Mr. Watts.
Sir, listen, let me finish and you'll
No,
understand.
you are saying illegal actions.
I sat
down. That's recorded.
Waited on them to, come on, show
Mr.
up. I had a business meeting, and he didn't show up, and then I got a tap on my shoulder, and it was officer. Officer even asked the gentleman, do you want to press charges? The gentleman said no. I said, give me the phone, because all I had to do was make a phone call.
Done.
Okay.
We are done.
Okay, Mr. Watts, Judge, if you just give me 2 seconds just to speak to him on the phone, and then I'll be ready for the last person, which is position 13.
I'm sorry, I need to move on to the rest of my cases. You can call him at the jail or you can go visit him, but it's
Yes,
$100 cash bond and needs to stay 200 yards away from the Pacific Rim restaurant. If he gets arrested again for anything else, this $100 cash bond will turn into a $1,000 cash bond. Thank you.
Position number 30.
Make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss crazy courtroom moments like this one.